I haven't seen my makeup looking so disgusting for a really long time. Morning guys, we have a coffee and some viral TikTok products to try. Of course, in the end of the day, I'll come back to you and let you know how the things are looking and how the things are going on my face. First product, which is the NYX Marshmallow primer, face primer. This primer is quite expensive for a drugstore because this is how I consider NYX makeup. But this one was 17.95 euro, 18 euro. And it's 1 fluid ounce, 1.01 fluid ounce, which is 30 ml. And the claims for the primer are 10 in 1 benefit. This primer smooth, softens, extend makeup wear for 16 hours.
Hydrates, soothes, evens tone, minimizes texture, blurs lines, adds a soft focus finish and keeps makeup fresh.
We have all the texture and all the wrinkles necessary to perform this exercise. Okay, let's see how the primer looks like. Okay. So this is how the consistency looks like. Oh, that smells nice, really. I mean, if you like the smell of candies and marshmallow. I think I used too much, probably. I don't know. That's what I see on TikTok. Okay, definitely hydrating primer, for sure. It actually feels really nice, to be honest with you. My skin feels hydrated and plumped. And it looks better. Oh, especially here. Let me see what this is gonna do for my huge fine lines here, though. I like it, I have to say. Now I can still obviously see my wrinkles. They're really deep wrinkles here on my forehead. But I really like the way my forehead looks like. Much better than before I applied the primer. So far, so good. Okay, moving on to the next product, which I'm honestly the most excited for. And this is the L'Oreal Infallible Powder Foundation. I'm sure you've seen this everywhere. And can you believe that I was looking for the foundation everywhere? Amazon.com, Amazon UK, Amazon Germany. On the website of L'Oreal, I was trying to find it everywhere. It's sold out. I went in our department store here and I couldn't believe as I was walking to the counter of L'Oreal that it was there on the shelf. Now the thing is that they had only 2 shades left, and funny enough, I'm really lucky here. The shade which I found is my actual foundation shade. I mean the ones which we have here, which is 140 golden beige, and we're just gonna go for it. The other shade was like 4-5 shades darker. So yeah, I was definitely lucky. So I'm gonna use the sponge which is coming with the foundation here under inside, because I think this is like a fair play. And I never use this kind of sponges for my even powder foundations. I'm usually using kabuki brushes and all of that, but we're just gonna try it as it comes. Even if the shade is not my perfect match, it will be summertime for sure. Oh, that's dark. Oh shit. Oh, this is really dark. Oh my god. Let's just ignore the color because this is what I have anyway. I will ignore the color, but I got here a patch, like a muddy patch, which I don't know why. I'm gonna try to blend it away with the clean side of the sponge. I might have applied too much or something. I don't know, as I said, I'd never use this kind of sponges. I'm gonna try to be a bit more gentle on my forehead though. Now I don't know if it might be from the primer, you know, if it stick to the primer in the not very pleasant way, let's say. Or it's just, I don't know, but I can see patches definitely. Otherwise the coverage is about medium, if you ask me. I mean, it might be a little bit more than medium, but the color is really off for me right now. Now it might be the fact that you apply it on a wet base, which immediately makes powder products darker than they are really when they oxidize and when they get in touch with a wet base underneath. So I don't know. Anyway, summertime, this is gonna be my perfect shade, so I'm not really bothered. Let's see if I'm gonna like it whatsoever. I'm not entirely impressed, to be honest with you. I will give it a fair chance and I will use a brush on the other side of my face just to see if it's better or no. And I hope that the sponge is the trouble, but I definitely don't like the patchiness, and I don't like the way it looks on my skin whatsoever. So I'm gonna use a fluffier brush. I'm gonna start off from the outer perimeter just with light movements on my skin. Again, it might be, the patchiness might be due to me being really aggressive on my skin with the sponge. Honestly, with the light movements with the brush, I'm getting like a light to medium coverage. Now I don't know if I can build it up a little bit more. The patchiness is not so much now, but I can still see it. I mean, a bit. Honestly, guys, I'm not really impressed. So far, I was the most excited for this product because I thought that, you know, me with my oily skin might be the primer, which is bad news then because I can't, or maybe I used too much of the primer. I don't know, really, but it doesn't look good in real life. I'm sure you won't be able to see the patchiness on camera, but it's here, even with this brush. The last thing I'm gonna do to try to even out the patchiness is I'm gonna go in with this clean brush from Sigma, the Flat 80 Kabuki, which I mentioned before, and I'm just gonna try to buff, you know, like if that's gonna make the things better. I think the brush is helping a bit. Okay guys, that's it for the foundation. I'm a bit upset right now, to be honest, because L'Oreal Infallible, the liquid foundation, is my most favorite foundation from the drugstore, but we'll see about that. I don't know. I will try it a few more times and see. Third viral product on TikTok, and this is the Nyx lip thing, which is, I will tell you now, Shine Loud ambition statement. I was looking at the website of Nyx just to see what claims they have. It's transfer proof. You're supposed to use this side, like the lipstick side first and then the gloss side. I don't know if the gloss is making the lipstick transfer proof or you can just use both, I mean any of them on their own. I have no idea. Today I'm gonna use them as I'm supposed to, with the two parts, obviously. It's a doe foot applicator, and this is how it looks like up close. Let's see what will happen though. The color looks nice. It's really easy to apply it with applicator, by the way. It's quite sharp on the edge here, so it works like a lip liner. Okay, it starts to get really sticky on my lips. And even though my lips are cracked here again, it doesn't seem to make them look worse. I don't know if I should leave it like this just to dry completely, or probably. Okay, I'm gonna apply the gloss anyway. I think I waited enough. This brush reminds me of a nail polish brush. It's thin and it's really soft. And you can be precise with this as well. I have a small patch here, which I think I didn't apply the lipstick properly. Let me just try to fix that. And I hope I'm not gonna mess up the whole thing. It doesn't seem to do anything. The gloss feels really lightweight on the lips. It's not sticky at all. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna try it on the back of my hand. I can't wait anymore. It doesn't seem to get drier anyway. By the way, I don't have anything on my teeth, which is like a mission impossible. Most of the times when I apply any lipstick, I need to do the trick with the finger. This is how it looks like. And now you see this color in the middle. This might be when I try to fix it, to apply a little bit of the lipstick on top of just here where I didn't apply it properly. I think this is the exact place where I applied the color. So guys, there is no transfer, only a bit of gloss on the back of my hand. One thing I'm noticing though, before I leave you and go on with the rest of my day, I will show you something up close which I didn't notice. I just noticed this now. Now, first of all, you definitely have to apply the lipstick color first, properly, carefully, and then apply the gloss on top, because otherwise you can't change anything later on. Just look at my lips when I smile and when my lips are stretching. Now I don't know if that's due to the application. Maybe I was supposed to smile more when I was applying this, just to avoid, when I was applying the lipstick, I mean, just to avoid this happening. But look at that. Notice the small lines, which, like, I have lines on my lips. My lip is quite full, the lower one, but there are lines. I mean, when I smile and, you know, when the lips are stretching, there are lines there. And you can see the lines even better when I'm like this. Which maybe I could avoid if I applied the lipstick when I was smiling like this. That's it for now. I'm gonna leave the things to live their life. By the way, a quick note here. The foundation is looking much better on my skin now compared to when I just applied. I think it's now melting with my skin, if that makes sense, and it looks more natural. It doesn't look powdery on my skin. But again, if you're someone with normal to dry skin, this might not be the best option for you. I'm not really sure, but so far it looks much better on my skin than in the beginning. Anyway, I'll see you in the end of the day, guys, to see how everything looks like and if these products are worth the hype or no. Guys, it's been 6 hours since I'm wearing the foundation and the situation looks horrible, and I'm almost 99% sure that it's my fault because I applied too much of the primer. So I've decided that I'm not gonna film tonight, the end of the day. In the next few seconds you'll see a clip from tomorrow night. Tomorrow morning I will apply the primer and the foundation and the lip again with, I mean, properly, less primer and the way I'm supposed to apply it actually. And I'll let you know how everything looks like in the end of tomorrow night, just to be completely fair, because I think I'm gonna love everything. I think I just use the things not really properly. So I'll see you tomorrow night for my final thoughts. So guys, it's currently 6 p.m. in the night and I need to get this video up in 1 hour. So I'm gonna be quick here. Yesterday I thought that it's my fault that my face looked like an oily mess in just like 2 hours, 3 hours, I can't remember. I applied all the things properly this time. I will explain to you everything. About 8:30 in the morning, so it's been like about 9 hours. And the way that my face looks like, it's not like for the last 1 hour. I mean, it looks like an oily mess since a few hours, for sure. Even my boyfriend was asking me why my skin here looks so shiny. And he noticed the lines on my lips. So the primer, today I applied like a pump and a little bit more, very little bit more. I applied it in the outer perimeter of my face first, and then I just tapped my face with what was left on my fingers, which was almost nothing. That's okay, so far so good. I waited like 5-6 minutes. I went to do a coffee, I can't remember. I waited before I applied the foundation just to make sure that it's not gonna get patchy again, you know, the primer is completely dry and all of that jazz. So I started applying the foundation with a sponge again, with a very light movements, just slightly tapping. I decided I'm gonna do the same thing this side of my face with a sponge and the other side of my face with a brush. It wasn't so patchy like yesterday, but it was patchy again. So immediately I noticed that it took me really long time to try to apply the foundation. Like I could see like a uneven application of the foundation. On the other side with the brush, it was exactly the same. I used a Sigma brush this time, then I used a softer clean brush this time, the other one actually. Again, slightly, you know, buffing the foundation. Now, first of all, here, this part of my face is definitely normal skin. First of all, I have to say that this is powdery. I know it's a powder foundation, but it feels powdery. So you can see now that here on the sides of my face where my skin is normal, I hope you can see, it looks like I'm not wearing anything actually. And in the center of my face, my T-zone looks like a frying pan, really. So let's say that my skin is too oily for this. It doesn't, you know, it can't, like, this foundation is not strong enough to, you know, hold on my skin. That's fine. One more thing I could do with the foundation is I could try to blot, you know, my T-zone. But then what about the sides of my face where I just, like, it seems like the foundation is not there. anymore. So this is not gonna be fixed with blotting. And for the NYX and the lip thing, you can obviously see that it's still on my lips, but you can see from the pictures. So the first picture you are seeing is the picture like maybe like 15 minutes after I applied the lip product, the lip gloss. I applied the gloss today with like this. So I kept my mouth all of the time, I kept my lips like this. And then 15 minutes later, my lips were looking like a balloon which just popped, and you know, you... Then when I checked myself in a close-up mirror, I realized that I have the same lines like yesterday, but it was even worse because the lines were like visible even when I don't smile. My final thoughts, guys, these products are not so viral, definitely, or they might be viral for specific people. As much as I love L'Oreal Infallible 24 Hours Fresh Wear, the liquid foundation, and so many of the products from L'Oreal, I don't like this. Again, the only way probably I can make use of it is use it as like a setting powder. The NYX primer, a little bit more expensive than needed, if in my opinion. And then viral only for people with normal skin, normal to dry skin or dry skin, but not for oily skin people, unless you don't want to look like a shiny hot mess. For the NYX Shine Loud, a smart idea, but not viral, definitely, or not if you're 25 or more than 25, and if you have any fine lines on your lips, definitely not for you, unless you don't have filler in your lips, or you're just like 20 and your mouth is smooth, like, you know, but other than that, if you have any lines on your lips, I don't think this is gonna be really viral for you, in my opinion. The staying power is amazing, really, and it's transfer proof, really, but the way it looks on my lips when I smile and when I talk, it's just... Anyway, guys, that's it from me for today. I hope you found this helpful. If you are considering to buy one of these products, think twice, probably, and I'll see you in my next one.